Hey everyone, Dr. Eric here again from Physical Achievement Center. This week we're going to talk about comprehensive financial considerations for your career and job offers. Of course, money matters, but it may not be the only thing that matters. You see, we spend, if we worked full-time in a year, about 2,080 hours a year at our work, right? That's a third of your week. So it's worth asking, what are you exchanging your time and energy for in order to earn a living? In other words, what is it worth to you to earn that paycheck? This video will help you weigh the financial offers holistically so that you can gain a better understanding of whether or not your job and your work is actually rewarding you for the time and effort you pay, right? So the considerations are, what are the strings attached to offers that are wildly different than another offer, right? So some positions naturally pay higher salaries than others, but there's oftentimes a trade-off, right? Jobs that offer high initial salaries typically would have very high productivity standards. You may even be treating more than one person at once, or you may be having such a heavy workload that you'll be overwhelmed with work, right? So with these environments, yes, you get a higher paycheck, but there comes more stress, more feeling of burnt out, and that can have an impact not only on your long-term career, but your health as well. So we're going to take a look at, imagine a clinic or a facility is offering you $5,000 a year more than another facility, and you think to yourself, yep, I'm going to jump ship, or I'm going to select that job based on that $5,000 difference. We're going to take a look at what the impact of $5,000 is, especially in the context of whether or not that $5,000 extra income is worth it for the type of environment you're going to be in, right? So we're going to take a look at what $5,000 actually looks like. So over the course of a year, a $5,000 additional salary actually amounts to, after taxes, amounts to only $3,000. So with typical taxes, the take home is actually going to only be $3,000 a year. Consider this further. You work 2,080 hours a week based on a full-time week, and that compensation is going to be based on that. Now, if we take that $3,000 and divide that by 280 hours, that's going to equal $1.44 per hour. So that $5,000 yearly additional pay, or even the bonus pay, comes down to $1.44 an hour. But taking a look at that further, multiply that times 8 hours in an average day, that's $11.54 per day. You have to ask yourself, if a place is offering significantly higher wages or salary, is it worth essentially the cost of what it would be to go out for a fast food meal at lunch? So when evaluating job offers, we want to look at the total compensation and the benefits, as well as your financial long-term health and well-being, right? So if you're looking at jobs from the standpoint of which job pays me the most money, you need to consider, does that higher paying job align with your values? Does that higher paying job come with even workflow, a supportive work environment, mentorship opportunities? Does it come with opportunity for growth? If a clinic or facility is supporting their employees, their physical therapists with mentorship opportunities, with advancement opportunities, your long-term earnings can far exceed the initial glitzy offer of a fantastic offer. You also don't want to get in a situation where for $44 an hour, you're sacrificing your health and well-being by having to treat more than one individual at a time. If that's what you want to do, that's great, but you have to make sure that that aligns with your values. You also don't want overbearing expectations of productivity, and you want to have a supportive work environment in which everybody feels supported and you're not just seen as a production unit. So, your career is an investment. You did put a lot of time and effort into getting to where you're at, and you should be paid fairly and compensated as well as possible. However, in your 2,080 hours a year that you work, minus your vacations and times off, you're spending a third of your life at work. You want that to support your physical, mental, emotional well-being. So when we're considering job offers, that's one thing to look at, is not only the compensation in terms of the actual dollar amounts, but also the joy, the energy you spend, and the long-term growth and sustainability of a job. Over time, you may find that some environments support and nurture you better than others. That's a sense of discovery, and this is a nice way to look at what the difference makes in increments of $5,000. So regardless of where you are at in your job search, if you're just starting out or looking for your ideal clinical setting, canvassing for your job opportunities, or currently entertaining a job offer, and even if you've already accepted a job, I'm happy to help support you in your journey. Feel free to reach out to me at Eric, E-R-I-C, at pacptot.com, Eric, E-R-I-C, at pacptot.com, or give me a text at 920-289-8564. I'd be happy to help you be of assistance in your next best steps. If you're watching this video, you'll be receiving a text with a link to valuable resources to supplement this discussion. Thank you. Have a great day.